The Southern Alberta Art Gallery's exhibition, Theatre of the Exploding Sun, is running at the Art Gallery until September 7th. Keith Langergraber joins us, the artist of the exhibition. So Keith, maybe tell us a little bit about Theatre of the Exploding Sun.
Well, it's a 3-part film series. It's looking at science fiction fandom and the whole phenomenon of fan films, where fans will make their own versions of a Star Trek episode. And I became interested in how those fans move through the landscape. But then I started looking at where science fact and science fiction meet. And I've been looking at a lake in the middle of BC called Pavilion Lake, where NASA and the Canadian Space Agency have been looking at some freshwater coral reefs that are growing 800 meters down in this mountain lake. No one's really quite sure how they're growing. They've been there since Ice Age. And why these two space agencies are looking at them is basically if there was ever water on Mars, these fossil remains could have been there.
That's where these pieces were kind of derived from, is that idea?
Yeah, so they're sort of alien-like. They're of the scale of those reefs, and one element in this mix, yeah.
That is so fascinating. I love the mixture of science fiction and our physical science coming together. And now you actually put on your acting pants for this exhibition.
Yes.
In the 3 videos featured. You are the star of them.
Yes.
What was that? Did you feel that was just an extension of being an artist, delving into that acting world? What was that like for you?
Difficult, but you know, it became, I created this character who's sort of this obsessed fan tracking down these locations, who thinks he's been unstuck from time and is time traveling. So it got to take my nerdy aspects of my personality and push them further and just go over the top with it. But I think there's this rich tradition of performance art and of avant-garde cinema, so the lines between more traditional visual art and those mediums get blurred.
Thank you, Keith, so much for joining us today. We really appreciate it.
Oh, it's my pleasure. Thank you.
That is Theatre of the Exploding Sun running at the Southern Alberta Art Gallery until September 7th.